My name is John Watson. I'm an elder law lawyer, and that means that I help Alabama consumers to qualify for VA pension benefits, or what is known as aid and attendance, and also to qualify for Medicaid benefits, particularly if we're looking at needing long-term care in a nursing home. And there are all sorts of planning techniques that we do in the VA pension world and in Medicaid planning. And a lot of those involve trust. And I know that sometimes the whole idea of trust can be very confusing. And so I wanted to share with you an illustration that I learned from a friend and a teacher of mine. Her name is Valerie Peterson. And I want to illustrate by using this little chest here. And so we think of a trust, it's just like this chest. And we put assets into this chest. Now, there are really two major types of trust. There are what are called revocable trust and irrevocable. And so a revocable trust is when we have the lid open. We put assets in, and the next day, the next year, the next decade, we can say, you know what? I want to take that asset back out. Well, the lid is open. We reach in, we take that asset back out. Now, the other type of trust is called an irrevocable trust, and that means we cannot revoke it. To illustrate, it means the lid is shut. So we create the trust, we put assets in, and then we shut the lid, and now we can't get to those assets. We do not have the ability to just reach in and grab them. You might say, well, why would I ever want one of these irrevocable trusts with the lid shut? Well, for planning purposes, that can be very important to show that the asset is no longer owned by us, but it's owned by this trust. And that may be helpful in qualifying for certain benefits. Now, there are certainly a lot of rules, a lot of requirements to make one of these be a valid and a good planning option. And we'll talk about those in other videos, and if you live in Alabama and want to sit down with us and talk about your specific situation, we can do that. But I really just wanted to illustrate, because I thought it was a good illustration that Valerie taught me, that a trust is like this. Irrevocable means the lid is shut. You can't get to it. A revocable trust means the lid is open and you can reach in and still grab those. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If you do live in Alabama and you want to talk with us, feel free to pick up the phone and give me a call, 205-879-2447, or you can go to our website, alabamaelderlawyer.com. Thank you very much.